What's up, everybody? These nuts back.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's Real Entertainment. This is your boy Robbie. Today we're doing something else on my Mazdaspeed 3. We're installing Angel Eyes and Demon Eyes on my car. I bought a kit from China. Looks pretty good. It's RGB, except my Demon Eyes, they're not RGB. I wanted them only red. So that's that. They have a little remote. It's not a Bluetooth one, so I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna go and have a nap and do all that kind of stuff. I don't really care about that too much. So yeah, they look actually pretty good. We already tested them. They're super bright. I'll show you guys once we're done with them. We already completed one headlight fully, but we haven't mounted it together yet. So what we're doing also is painting the interiors of the actual headlight. You know, the shiny part, the chrome part of the headlight. We're painting that first red because everything on my car is pretty much, the accents are all red. So we painted that red. Once that dries, then we're gonna mount the actual LEDs to it, then leave it open without putting the lens back on, so it fully cures overnight. Then after that, we're gonna put it all together, and yeah, and then we're gonna begin doing the second one. Now, I already did one headlight, and we figured out how we want to mount them and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm gonna actually walk you guys through, not completely full on detail, but I'll walk you guys through on how we're mounting them and the technique and all that kind of stuff, and eventually you guys will see a test on the car. We won't have the lens on the front of it, but you'll see how it lights up on the car as well. So stay tuned, we're about to get to bacon. Alright guys, so I'm not going to show you how, take off the headlight. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure that out yourselves. This is the headlight, one of the headlights, the one that we're going to be working on the video. So first things first, make sure you guys take out all your bulbs out of your light. Make sure everything rubber is not there anymore, and any screws out of the back that you could take out that you don't need, or any soft plastic that you will not need, make sure you remove that. From that point on, we're gonna preheat the oven to about 200 degrees and stick this inside for how many minutes? 8 minutes. So for 8 minutes we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven 200 degrees, put it inside for 8 minutes, take it out, and then start separating the headlight. And I'll show you guys how that's done. We're gonna go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so 8 minutes in. Homeboy's starting to separate her slowly. I think we need a little bit more time with this one. This one's not RTV'd. Oi!
The glue popping, relax, son.
Slowly, sir. So we're gonna go ahead and
you always want to start on the corner.
Okay.
Always start with the corners.
Don't be afraid to apply some pressure. I mean, this glue. You could heat them up for a little bit more.
Could, then, but this is so hot you can barely grab it.
Yeah, people usually use like real gloves, not like Michael Jackson gloves.
This is true.
So yeah, we might actually have to go back in for a little bit.
Second thing is bend back all these little clips.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We might have to put it back in for another 2-3 minutes, and then I'll cut you guys back in. Alright, so actually we didn't have to heat it up anymore. Apply a decent amount of, be careful over there on that edge, because that edge right there is still in there. There you go. Don't mind my veggie platter there. Separating pretty nicely. And it's coming apart. Yeah, buddy. Hey.
And she's done.
And she's done. Bald man got it out. Okay, so what are we doing next, bro?
The inside, the lens usually holds some type of reflector. In this case, this one holds the whole reflector housing. It's really just held in by 2 bolts. I'm sorry, 2 screws.
So this whole black part here will come out.
Point is, if you see screws once the light's taken apart, if you see screws on the inside and you're trying to take it all apart, you just take those screws off. You're not gonna hurt anything. And then you gotta see the orientation. See? And this one locks in to that corner. So you have to put your hand under here and gently lift it up and out.
So what are we painting?
We're gonna be spraying this chrome, and this chrome. None of these reflectors are gonna be sprayed. So with this one, go on the inner side.
Just pop the clip off and push inward. Pops right off.
There's one. This one I just do with my fingers.
The reflector flies off too. And that one,
This
pretty much
one.
the same-ish. Just push in. Comes right off.
With the fingers.
Take off the little lens there. And that's it. These are now ready to be sprayed, or
You can spray this if you want.
I'm not doing that
There's no point for us.
because it's already black. So what we're gonna do here is actually drill the holes, mock up these guys here. We're gonna mock up these, and I'll show you guys how that's gonna go. And then we're gonna drill the holes, and we're attaching them with these little wires. They're super thin wires. What we're using is the bread bag wires. They're usually green. You can get them from like Smith's and stuff.
They come with paper on them. You just pull the paper off. Yeah,
these guys right there. They come with paper. Pull the paper off, and then you got yourself little wires. That's how we are attaching these. Most people use hot glue gun, super glue, a whole bunch of double-sided sticky tape.
The reason we're doing it with these is because they're chip on board.
Yeah.
So with a wire like this, you just drill 2 tiny little holes in the spots you want them, and then you twist them from the back of this, and that pretty much it'll hold it.
Something
right?
like that.
And you'll never see this because there's chip on board, so they're already spaced
they're
out.
so thin that there's almost like no way that you can see it unless you're like millimeters away from it.
Now with the Morimoto ones, where they're one piece, they don't have separate LEDs that you can actually physically see. With those, you silicone them, you super glue them and silicone them, you epoxy them. You do whatever the hell you want, but you don't put a wire over it because it's nice and smooth. You'll see the wire, it'll pop right out.
And mine are chip on board, so this is actually hard. This is not soft. This is all hard. This is the little
well, they're all
chips
hard.
on the back.
They're all hard. It's just each one of these is a separate LED, and they're called COD LEDs for chip on board.
Yep. I like how you blow very finely.
Gotta be gentle with it. You don't want it getting too cold. So what you do here is at 3 a.m. you just put a Sharpie mark.
3:30, bro.
Drill a hole somewhere next to it and hope that it works. Because after about 12 a.m. I give 0 fucks.
What did you just? Something flew.
Yeah, it was plastic. Oh shit. Dude.
You fucked up, yo.
Right in my finger. See?
Dang it.
No.
Like I said, you just drill holes and hope they work. And if they don't, you drill more holes. You have to have a drill bit size of Robbie's dick. So next thing you do, you drill a hole for your wires. Cool. You might want to mock it up so you know where to drill the hole for the wires.
So here you go, guys. Now what we did is we drilled all the holes for the little one of the angel boogies. And show them real quick where you drilled the holes. Watch out. Let's see.
So
move your handles.
One there.
One there.
One there.
Or 2 there.
Two.
Two. And then 2. And then one big one for the wire to go through.
So I kind of lined it up. And then we go,
Yes.
I'm going to go through this big hole. I'll go to the small hole.
It's really hard to see, but
Feed it through. Pull them back. Boom.
and then you just tie it on the other side. And that will stay.
Twisting it.
That's good enough.
Get it nice and tight.
See? And you guys don't even see that. Alright. So,
See?
we've mocked it up.
Magic, it's good. You're good to go. Done.
Magically, it looks amazing. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Stop Darth Vader, bro. There it is. There's the wire. For the little thing that holds it in place. We have one. We have two. And somewhere over here. We should
Third one broke.
Third one broke. We just gotta put it in. And yeah, so this is how it's gonna stay. There's a hole here for the wire to go through. And this is how it looks on the back side. We're gonna snip those. This is just a temporary mock-up of how it looks. You're not gonna see any of this stuff too, so it fits amazingly around the whole ring. The second one doesn't fit as good, but I'll show you guys how that one is in a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this one off now. This one's ready for paint, and then we're gonna start on the second part of the light. Officially an hour later for this light, so it's an hour and a half per light pretty much due. This is how the second piece looks on the car. The fitment is not the best, but once it goes in the actual housing, you don't even see the gap at all. So we have one wire there, one wire here, focus, one wire here, and one right there. And that's it. This one here is pretty flush, so this one kind of like keeps everything together. One hole through here to get the wire through, and good to go. We're gonna go ahead and probably call it a night for tonight because it's 4 a.m. and I'm gonna pull this LED out of this little housing here and start painting the housings. I already painted the other side, waiting for it to dry. No, I'm gonna paint this one now and wait that one for it to dry, and tomorrow we will finish this up by mounting them onto the actual housing and the car and attaching the lenses and everything. So we want to make sure the paint is really dry before we start messing with this, because if we start touching it and it's a little bit soft, paint will get messed up. So that's that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Currently the next day. Right now we're assembling the lights. We've already assembled one, and I'm going to show you again in the second one how that's done. We still need to cook them back into the oven in order to, you know, to seal the silicone and all that stuff. So my friend right now over here, let me flip around the camera. He is putting all the wires through the housing of the light. They're already painted. Here's the finished one. I'll show you guys real quick. It's not attached fully, so you gotta be careful a little bit. But this is what it looks like. And it's nice and red. I'll show you guys once it's on the car as well. But everything looks amazing inside. And yeah, this is where we ran all the wires through. I think this is the high beam, right?
Yeah, no, that's the low beam.
The low beam. So this is where we ran all the wires through, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up, you know, putting all these wires through here, and then we're gonna close it up a little bit and then start baking each one and then resealing it with silicone. So we have preheated the oven again to 200 degrees, and we're baking each headlight for 5 minutes. That one's already sealed. We're gonna reseal it more with
Silicone.
Bless me. We're gonna reseal more with silicone all around right now, while that one is going in the oven to cook.
Make sure it doesn't touch the sides.
Yeah, and make sure you put your wires, or kind of like grab the wires and attach them to the light or something, so they're not hitting the actual oven as well. And yeah, so we're gonna start siliconing now. So we have officially seamed both of these. We're waiting for them to cool off, which are pretty much already cooled off. We have some vice grips holding them down, so while they're cooling off, they kind of adhere to themselves with the stock glue. And then we're gonna now run silicone all around the edges so it seals perfect. And from that point on is assembly time. Alright guys, so what we're doing right now is we're caulking it. Alright bro? You're caulking it with clear silicone.
With caulk. Put
All
lots
around?
of caulk in the little cracks.
Bro, this is a PG's channel.
Yeah, it's caulk.
It's caulking.
Yeah, you put lots of the caulk in the cracks. Little tiny cracks.
Tiny?
Yeah, fill them up with caulk. As much caulk as possible.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that all around both headlights, and wait probably about 45 minutes until we mount on the car, and then it's gonna be testing time. We already tested, of course, the halos. They work. So I'm not showing you anything until the end of the video, guys. So you'll see how they look. They look sick. All right, folks. So we have officially finally finalized my headlights on my car. So they turn out amazing. We didn't have enough time to hook up the Demon Eyes today, so we'll probably have that in the next video. I'll show you guys a little clip of how they're gonna look like with the Demon Eye on. But for now, the Angel Eyes are done. I'm gonna show you guys in just a moment here. Took us pretty much all 2 days to do all this, and they're already silicone, nicely sealed. All the wires are ran through perfectly, and we have 2 switches. I'll show you guys right now real quick. So I have two switches, one for, and the switch just needs to be adjusted to fit in real quick, and it's gonna go in there like that. So it'll be like factory. That switch here is for my SWAS. So the top switch is for my Angel Eyes, the bottom one is for my Demon Eyes, and I also have a remote for the Angel Eyes. And this is how it looks. I'm freaking stoked of how they turned out on the car. Super, super nice, especially with the eyelid and everything. Let me put it on fade. So you can strobe them if you want to. You can do that. I mean, there's millions of options you can do. So I'm in love with how they turned out. Here's red for you guys. That's what red looks like. It's kind of hard to see right now because it's in daytime, but they look amazing. So that's what they look like on the Mazdaspeeds. If you guys want to get yourself some, you can do that. I'll show you guys the paint job real quick and turn them off. So you can see inside here everything is red. The reflectors are all stock. There's red here and there's red on there as well. So I painted all that. Looks really nice, especially in the sun. It pops out very well. And then this is what they look like on the inside. You can't see any of the wiring. You can't see any of the little attachments, how we actually attach them with the wires. Just like I told you guys, just go get those little red little super tiny wires, or just get a really thin safety wire, and that's how I attached them on there. I didn't glue them or anything. So if you guys want to do this to your cars, definitely suggest. It's really nice. They look sick, you know. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that video. Lights look amazing. They turn out great. Tomorrow or the next day I'll probably just finish up the Demon Eyes and wire them up and everything. So on the next video you probably will see that. And don't forget, I have these hats for sale on my website. That's on the link below. So if you guys want to pick one of these hats up, you're more than welcome to support the channel. I also have the Evil M Mazda hats that are also available on the website, and I also am going to have a shirt coming up. My first design that I did with the shirts for the Mazdas, and that's going to be on the website as well. So stay tuned, keep checking that website. More products are coming in if you guys want to grab those. And what else? That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below if you have anything to say. I always respond to everybody. And please remember, what's behind you doesn't matter.